What's up, YouTube? Happy Halloween, and welcome to my very first themed episode of Christian Sophistry. You like my super elaborate Halloween decorations? Yeah. Now, I know the main point of this channel is to engage with other worldviews about different things that we may clash on. But for this episode, I think it's a good exercise to every once in a while step outside that and exercise our argumentative skills by engaging in some issues that we typically clash with each other on. That being said, let's dive into it. So it's that time of the year where we get together with our friends, or we're just in that kind of mood where we want to flip on a horror movie of some kind. But you don't want to do that, because then you'd be worshipping Satan. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good arguments that are against watching scary movies as a Christian. Philippians 4:8 says, focusing our minds on things that are noble, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, and praiseworthy. Colossians 3:1-2 says, set your minds on things above, not earthly things. Clearly, it's a good and necessary thing for us to fill our minds and surround ourselves with things that ultimately drive us closer to God. Now, I think in the minds of a lot of conservative households, there's this idea that, like, if it's not going to be in heaven, then it's not something that we can be engaging in. However, we do have to keep in mind that we live in a fallen world, and we have to be able to learn how to live in a fallen world. And separating ourselves from that and isolating ourselves isn't the way to do that. 1 Corinthians 10:23 says, I have the right to do anything, you say, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything, but not everything is constructive. Don't think that I'm encouraging Christians to watch scary movies just to watch scary movies. What I'm doing with this video is I'm encouraging Christians to think differently about the content that they consume. If we think intentionally about the content that we consume and how it pairs up with the Christian worldview, then we can start to wrestle with these ideas and see if we can better develop discernment. When my friends and I watch scary movies, typically it ends up leading to a fruitful conversation about what message is being communicated in this movie and whether or not we think that message is a good one, according to the Christian worldview. And you know, I forget which pastor it was, but I remember hearing somebody from the Elephant Room that said they require their kids to watch The Simpsons in order to practice discernment and know when to turn it off. So again, if we isolate and shelter ourselves from the world, then we won't know how to react when the real world actually hits us. Once we've better exercised our ability to practice discernment when watching things like scary movies, I think it better enables us to appreciate the art and creativity that comes out of this kind of content. I've been driving myself crazy all day today trying to find this quote, but I couldn't find it. But that's not going to stop me from quoting it anyways. It was C.S. Lewis that said, the creative mind is necessary for demonstrating the theological capacity. That's not by any means a direct quote, but the general idea is that the creative capacities that we have as human beings better enable us to think about God in ways that we may not have imagined. The point that I'm trying to make is that we can use scary movies to practice discernment and observe the creativity in the way that they communicate their message. And we can learn from that. Okay, I don't really watch scary movies at all except with my friends, because it's safer. But I experienced this really weird closeness to God after watching scary movies, because after having watched it, I recognized that I don't have to be afraid of what I just watched. Because Jesus. What are your thoughts on this issue? Should Christians watch scary movies? Comment down below, like and subscribe to this video if you want to see more of what I do here. But that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, thanks for arguing with me, and have a safe Halloween.